Now, some of the articles, like you were talking about ideas and stuff, one of the things that we stress here on Equine Dynamics with Mike Stine is always talking about continuing education. And, to be a farrier, you can go to school, you can learn how to drive a nail, like Mike always says. You could look at how a horse does this and a horse does that. Let me show you something that Mike brought in. This book right here is the actual test
for the IPF1.
For the IPF1 accreditation that Mike is. Now, he says, you want to be a farrier, Travis? He threw this book on the table, and I go, no, I think I'll go to culinary school. It looks easier than doing this. So as far as continuing education, Jeff, what is the importance of that in your perspective, being an editor for a magazine?
Well, it's everything, really. Sorry, Stan.
It's okay.
The obvious is improved skills. Farriers get under a lot of horses every day, every week. And so improving their skills is very important. It's far more complicated than they make it appear, and so they need to improve their skills, but it's not only improving their skills, it's improving the skills of the people that are around them.
The way I kind of look at it is, you got a mechanic, right? Anyone can change oil. Anyone can rotate tires. But there are guys out there that know the ins and outs of the actual vehicle that you bring them, whether it's an older model, like I got a 92 Nissan D21 out there for my farm truck. I'm not going to bring it to the Nissan dealership because there's nothing but a bunch of kids there. You bring it to that one salty guy, not that I'm calling Mike salty, but I mean, that's the level of farriers as well. You got a guy that can change oil, and then you got a guy who knows the actual
salty.
Yeah, that's the salty guy that knows the ins and outs and probably built these things on the assembly line.
Absolutely. And they are. They're essentially the mechanics of the hoof care trade. It's pretty complicated. Like I said, they make it look very easy. And you're trying to balance the horse. You're trying to make sure that you don't have any issues, whether it's up the limb. It's not just the foot.